I was going to rip his heart out. I'm the best ever. I'm the most brutal and vicious and most ruthless champion there's ever been. There's no one can stop me. Lynx is a conqueror. No, I'm Alexander. He's no Alexander. I'm the best ever.
How you doing, everyone? My name is Ryan and this is Ade, and welcome back to another edition of Boxtalk. James Degale, our new IBF Super Middleweight champion.
Yes.
Strong division for UK.
Like, well, yeah.
Strong,
it's a bloody strong division.
Yeah. Historically a strong division for the UK.
Always has been, to be fair.
Always has been.
I can't think of when it wasn't, yeah.
Strong division for the Europeans, let's be honest.
Yes.
Can Degale add to that legacy? Can he do something maybe ain't seen before? He's young, he has the ability, his mindset is finally screwed on.
Yes.
He's got the right promoter, he's got Al Heyman. The first journey in his career now as a champion is former world titleist Lucian Bute.
Yeah.
Does Degale start his career with a bang, or does Bute try to make it a little bit tricky?
Bit of both. And before I talk into that, I'll echo the point you just made there. I think Degale has every tool. If he opens his tool bag, he can't say, I don't have anything right in there to become the best super middleweight in the world, which I kind of think he is now. Ward's gone up, but you know, to be rubber stamped. He's got Al Heyman. You know who Al Heyman is. I think Eddie Hearn is probably, in terms of promoter, Eddie Hearn can make the worst fighter in the world become a household name. So he's got the best promoter, his age, he's got everything about him right now. So I think he's perfect. Look, Bute, yes, he got beat by Carl Froch, and yes, he's looked ropey since, but wounded animals are wounded animals. You're going to his hometown. I don't think he's lost in his hometown before. And you're going to be in front of, they're saying 25 to 30,000 people that are literally screaming Bute, Bute all night. That will give him an extra 10 or 15%. That can give the worst person an extra 10 or 15%. An extra 10 or 15% on the Bute we've seen now. Do I think it's good enough to beat Degale? No. But I think it's good enough to cause some problems. I mean, Degale does get sloppy sometimes. Yes, we've seen a re-energized and reinvigorated Degale, but regardless, you know what he's like. He likes to get hit a bit, likes to fall on the ropes. And Degale, who is really a light heavyweight, fall on the ropes with him and he hits you, you're going to feed it. You're going to feed it. Sorry, Bute,
I'll tell you the thing about the Bute, and good point you mentioned about a wounded animal. Even though he's a wounded animal, at his best, he was a special type of fighter. In terms of ability, speed, coordination, fluidity.
Glides across the ring, just glides.
What made him, what was his problem was punches. Lembrado Andrade showed that when he literally knocked Bute out in the last round, and Bute got a very, very controversial, lucky decision to get away with that. But that rough tumble style, let's be fair, Lembrado Andrade is not a Carl Froch, but he fights in the same mindset as a Carl Froch. I'll take two to land my one, which is going to do more damage than yours.
Agreed. Which is Carl Froch, by the way.
Exactly. Carl Froch. Pascal, who is a decent puncher, but not really that type of reckless mindset, couldn't get rid of him. So it shows that Bute does have something. But as I said though, a wounded animal is the worst. But when that wounded animal is bigger than you, mostly stronger than you, you might not want to attack that wounded animal too much.
At home as well?
Yeah, you know, I'm trying to say, you might want to say, guess what, let me just watch it from a distance first before I actually pounce. That watching that distance could be something for Bute.
Fantastic point. You look at Degale in his last 3 or 4 fights. So you're talking about Gonzalez? I thought that was his name. Brandon Gonzalez attacked early, very early. Periban, very early. Darrell put down what, second round?
Second round,
Early. So he's attacked everyone recently early. I'm like you, I don't think you should go out for Bute for the kill. I don't think you should look at Bute like, I want to do, I know what Degale's like, I want to do better than Carl Froch. I want to try and stop this guy, get out of there and show everyone that I'm the best.
That's not his style of fighting.
That's not his style of fighting. He needs to stand off a bit. Just play it out easy for the first 2 or 3 rounds. Get the crowd thinking, oh, this is going to be another victory for the hometown, I mean, away fighter. And then attack. I'm scared if he goes flying in, look, I don't think Degale's a puncher. I know people are going to say he is, but I don't think he's this. He's not a Kovalev or he's not a one-punch concussive knockout artist. So don't try and go for the knockout. Take it easy. Just let your boxing do it, and then go for the kill.
Exactly. The thing about with Lucian Bute, he's a tremendous boxer in his prime, but even without his prime, his attributes he brings is still formidable. Like he's a good athlete, he's got the speed, he's got coordination, he brings things together. But it's the mindset. If you could box with him for a little bit and make him feel a little bit comfortable and then snatch it away, That's how you beat him. You know what I'm trying to say? Because what happened is, like what Bute done in the Pascal fight, he got scared a bit.
Right, he did.
And then he went really defensive, and then you couldn't do nothing with him.
Yeah.
You know when someone's just trying to survive and just kind of shell up and you can't really do nothing around them? You don't want that to happen, because then that hurts the girl's momentum. What you want to do is kind of give Bute, not confidence, but give him a chance to say, I could do this.
Yeah.
And then once he gets that, then hurt him, shut him down, and try to take him out.
I just hope the girl's mind's right. I know you mentioned earlier that he's mentally back on it, and I think he is. I've seen interviews with him, and I think he is on it. I mean, even you can tell from the Groves talk, he isn't saying, yeah, give me Groves right now, smash him. It's like, well, I don't really need it. And I like that, because he doesn't really need it. Right now, he's king of the hill. But I just hope his mind's right. I hope he doesn't think he's going into the backyard of a guy that got stopped by Carl Froch, got embarrassed a bit by Andrade, and thinks this is easy work. Because it's not easy work. Anyone in the top 15 in your division is difficult work. And I think the girl needs to show and rubber stamp that he is the best super middleweight in the world. I think he is, but there are going to be people out there that say Badou Jack is, Arthur Abraham is, and people are still talking about Carl Froch.
Yeah.
You know, Carl Froch's comments the other day.
He came back,
so he needs to rubber stamp this fight, get the victory, and then move on to bigger things in 2016, which hopefully is Badou Jack, George Groves, and maybe even, I dare say, Andre Ward.
Yeah. Prediction for this fight. How you going?
I'm going to go win. It's weird. Thinking of this fight a couple of weeks ago, I was thinking of the girl stoppage, which is good, but I don't want people to think, look, Carl Froch destroyed him. It's two guys that have stopped him. So one guy stopped him because Andrade was, was on his feet, out on his feet. But one guy stopped this kid. That's saying something. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, and again, like I said, I don't think the girl, especially the girl's fitness, will be put into question as well. We also happened in the middle rounds of Degale. We know he gassed out a bit.
Had that second win.
And he had the second win. I think this goes points, and I think it's wide. Do I think the girl will hurt him and maybe put him down? Yes. But I think Bute will survive, and I think it'll be a points one. Maybe sort of 8 rounds to 4. I expect Bute to cause a bit of problems. I don't expect it to be the run-of-the-mill Carl Froch knockout, he's damaged goods. I don't think so.
Yeah, I kind of agree with you. I think Bute will try to be aggressive, will try to fight, and I think that they always say you've got to get up for fights. If Bute hasn't looked good in his last few performances, it's because there's been nothing on the stake for him. He's got a world title shot.
World title.
Yeah, his world title.
Doesn't he?
In his hometown, most probably his last shot at a legitimate world title. That's going to give him that extra fire in training and an extra say, guess what? This guy is not Carl Froch. This guy is not Lombardo Andrade. This guy does not hit as hard as they do. Maybe I could try something. And that trying won't get him a victory, but will get us an entertaining fight.
Is the weight a problem for Bute?
Possibly.
He's fought 175 for his last, 2 or 3 fights?
And
he's big, by the way. I didn't realise how big he was. He's a big guy. Because the girl isn't the smallest super middleweight either. The girl wasn't gross small. You know what I mean?
They say the girl's 6'1". Don't really believe it. Bute looks about 3 inches taller than him.
Yeah. Them at Bute look like a heavyweight. But
I'm going for Bute. I'm going for the girl by points. Like I said, most will be 8 rounds to 4, something along those lines. Again, I will not put a stoppage out of the question, but looking at history and looking what I've actually seen, I don't think he's going to get a stoppage.
Alright, quick couple of questions then. So Periban, Gonzalez, Darrell, is the girl #1 super middleweight in the world now that Ward says he's gone?
Yeah, now that Ward's gone, you have to give the girl #1 spot in the world. The super division is kind of really open right now. At one point, 2-3 years ago, it was really a stacked division. With obviously Ward's gone, Froch is gone, Groves has lost. You kind of got one old guard and one new guard, and someone in the middle. Old guard, obviously Abraham. New guard's obviously Badou Jack. And the girl's kind of stuck in the middle because he's been world class for a few years, but never got the opportunity. The girl has the opportunity to be a long-term champion if he keeps his mindset. Because the division is open enough for him to make the changes. Will he stay at that weight? I don't know.
I'll ask you a couple questions. Carl Froch. We just off camera. I asked you will they fight, and you kind of rubbished it off a bit. You've seen Carl Froch in person. Do you remember Carl Froch after the George Groves fight? Remember where he ballooned up? Carl Froch is on the weight, by the way.
Yeah, of course he is.
Have you seen him?
Yeah, of course he is.
Is Carl Froch looking for a comeback fight with the girl next year?
He's mentioned it this week.
Yeah.
I was going to mention it This Week in Boxing. I think for Froch, the want is there in terms of his mind's there, his body's there.
Think he's still sparring?
Yeah. Still in his blood. But I think his family commitments make him doubt it. You've got money in the bank, you've got a nice sky job, you don't need to do it. And once you have those thoughts, I think it's best to stay retired. Also, I'll say this as well. If they fought when they were supposed to fight, I would have had Froch winning that fight.
Quite comfortable as
well. If they fought now, I would edge Degale. You cannot be out of Degale. Sorry, you cannot be out of the ring for 2 years, 2.5 years,
at that age,
and come back as strong as he had.
All right, there you go, guys. Degale Bute, IBF Super Middleweight Championship of the World, online in Canada. End of the month, 28th, 29th, can't remember. So around that day. Couple questions about Degale. A, is he the best super middleweight in the world? And B, will he clean up the division? Will he take Badou Jack's WBC title if they fight next year, which will probably happen? 2 Al Heyman fighters, that's easy to make.
Who'll take Jack?
I think he'll take you. Everyone takes Jack for you, isn't it? You're not on a winning record with Jack right now. You know that. There you go, guys. Leave your comments below. Who wins this fight? Degale Bute. What does it either go? Does Bute lose and retire? Does Degale win and go on for bigger fights? Froch, possibly. Groves. His name's even been linked with Golovkin this week. Interesting that one, be, innit?
No comment.
Leave a comment.